Welcome to our channel Celebrities Engineering. Today we discuss why Imran Khan arrested. Now there is more trouble for the former Pakistan Prime Minister, Imran Khan. Khan has been sentenced to 3 years imprisonment in the Tasha Khanna case. Now we are being joined by WION's Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik live from Islamabad. Hello to you, Anas. What is the latest update? Well, the latest, Alison, is that Imran Khan has been sentenced to 3 years in prison in the Tasha Khanna case, the Tasha Khanna criminal proceedings. That means that he has not submitted the gift in the repository. Instead had sold them illegally for criminal gains or for personal benefits, the gifts that he had gotten while as the Premier, as the Prime Minister by different heads of states or government as the gift. Those were the property of the government of Pakistan and not Imran Khan. And he has not declared the selling of those items in his tax return. So therefore, he has been sentenced for 3 years in prison with 100,000 rupees of Pakistani rupees worth fine, as well. In case of him not being able to pay the fine, then his conviction will be increased by another 6 months. What we know so far is that Imran Khan is currently en route to Islamabad from Lahore to appear in the Al-Qadi Trust case. His arrest warrants have been issued and he has been disqualified to hold any public office or even run for any public office for the next 5 years as a result of this conviction. Alison, now just how much trouble is this for the former Pakistan Prime Minister? What does he do from here? Well, trouble just mounts now. His arrest warrants have been issued. As I talk to you, sources indicate that the paramilitary rangers are being deployed outside his Lahore residence. So we would be seeing him arrest his arrest, which is now inevitable, and with that, Imran Khan going behind bars. Now what is to be noted is that his lawyers had already moved to the Supreme Court seeking the annulment of the Islamabad High Court judgment. So now they will have to move a fresh application seeking a bail and annulment of the judgment of the trial court itself. Alison, the Tasha Khan case is not the only illegal troubles for Imran Khan. Can you share details about the other legal cases surrounding Imran Khan? Well, the other cases are also pertaining to some corruption proceedings. With regards to the Al-Qadi Trust case, he's also wanted in some of the cases pertaining to terror charges as well, broadly speaking. But this case, Tasha Khanna, and the Al-Qadi Trust case were 2 cases in which this was a damning charge, both the Al-Qaeda, the Tasha Khanna case. In the Al-Qaeda Trust case. He is due to appear before the National Accountability Bureau's court. The Accountability Court today at 2:30 p.m. But I personally think that now the chance of him appearing are low. Alison Brighton, how do we see the timing of this judgment? As we know, it comes just ahead of the elections. Well, this means that Imran Khan, there is no election for Imran Khan, personally speaking, not known for his party's faith, but for Imran Khan, that means this election is a non-starter. He does not get to contest election. He has been disqualified for the 5-year term. That means up until 2028, he cannot hold or run for any public office, largely speaking as a consequence of this judgment that just came from the trial court in the Tasha Khanna proceedings. Now Tasha Khanna, as I said, it more pertains to the repository of gifts in the National Exchequer, in the National Repository, which he had failed to do. So in fact, the prosecution has been able to go ahead and prove their claim that he had benefited this for his personal gain through the sales of these items, which means that he had a criminal intent to it in the eyes of law, and therefore now he has been sentenced to 3 years in prison. Alison Wright, and with the mounting legal trouble, his party colleagues, how are they responding? How do you see the road ahead for Imran Khan's party? We're yet to see a response coming in from the Pakistan Tehreek staff because, as I said, the verdict just came literally 1,520 minutes ago, too early for them to respond. But what is now inevitable is an Imran Khan arresting this charge, in this particular case. So that will have to be known. Where is Imran Khan right now? That's a bigger question which is unknown as well, because as I said, he is due to appear before the Islamabad Court, the Accountability Code, at 02:30 p.m. local time in the Al-Qaeda Trust case. material, because that extension in bail becomes immaterial, because he's already been convicted and been ordered to arrest, and as a consequence to it, he has also been disqualified. So trouble mounts. There is no reaction from Imran Khan's party because what we understand is it's a bit too early for them to respond, but the next few hours would be seeing much more reactions. And whether or not will there be a public reaction as well, that's the question to the Answerto, which will be known in some time from now. Alison Wright, just the legal options available for Imran Khan at the moment? Yes, absolutely, indeed. The options are available. He can appeal against the verdict in Islamabad High Court and go to the Supreme Court, because this is a trial court. Verdict, but we have seen that happen. We have seen the precedent as well in the case of Dora Sharif, the former Prime Minister. But usually such cases and such convictions being overturned takes years, if not months. And that would remain a legal problem, because Pakistan is just months away from an election being announced, from going into elections mode, days away from the government being dissolved. So this essentially means that Imran does not have much of the options open on its part. Thank you very much for joining us with all the latest details on that, and you will, of course, be keeping us up to date as the story unfolds further. And now we're moving on to Amir Shaheen, who is also joining us live on this broadcast, a senior journalist from Pakistan. Thank you for being with us, Amir. Now take us through the latest details that you have in Imran Khan's arrest in this Tasha Khan case. Very predicted, because this is what's been happening in the Pakistan's political history. Elected prime ministers are ousted and elected prime ministers are disqualified. Imran Hussain kind of made it very easy for the military, the hybrid military regime, to disqualify him, given the way he tackled the state gifts that were given to him and the way he was misdeclaring the whole trail of what happened to him. And then there were these media reports that showed that he was not showing, he was arguing. His lawyers were arguing on very difficult points, and it was very expected also given the fact that the political hybrid regime in Pakistan has been delaying the general elections. And it was kind of a consensus opinion amongst journalists that the reason why this is happening is because of two things. Point one is that they want to get former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif back in the country. And the other reason was that they wanted to get Imran Khan and his close allies, who have now all kind of left him. Not all, like most of them have left him. They were trying to either get them to leave Imran Khan or to disqualify him. The way that almost every prime minister has been kicked out or disqualified in the history of Pakistani political culture. Absolutely, Amir, we unfortunately are out of time.